Alright everyone, get ready for the Lack of Hustle podcast, sponsored by Terranodon Media, featuring the OLO, Surgical DeSanto, and Sexy Make sure to find Terranodon Media all over the internet, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that other shit I forget. Hold on, because it's gonna be one hell of a ride, you son of a bitch.
Hello?
Hey. By the way, I don't know why I hanged up on you. I just called him back, and yeah, he didn't know how to work the passcode. Well, he didn't know it, even though it's one of the last texts you sent.
You put your finger on a button, and you press it.
Santo, here we go. We're on.
He's a millennial.
Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's welcome to what the fuck did we decide to call it? The Lack of Hustle. Welcome to the Lack of Hustle. The Lack of Hustle podcast. LOH.
LOH.
No hustle whatsoever.
I am Orlando the Logan Olivero, and along with me we have you guys. This is your cue, guys.
I already said my name though.
You're gonna talk at the same time.
Well, I mean, I can't get a good reception off you here. What did you say?
I said I was going with XT large.
XT large. It's because you live right by the river, so I can't, maybe you're getting like roam charges.
Where are you living at right now? You're close to the river? Are you really close to the river?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We're in the border front.
I live in a town with a river that you can actually swim in.
Sorry.
You're not getting good reception here, Esky. What's going on here?
Well, I'm not going to drive out to do a show, all right? So there's no good reception. I'll just call it at night.
I'm doing the show on the road. I finished rehearsal, and we're going live, baby. Like fucking Bill O'Reilly says, we're just going to do this live. We're going live.
Fuck it, we're doing
what I mean? Yeah, we're doing live. Yeah.
All right, that sounds good.
What is today's date? Today's October 1st.
I think that moment was the original podcast when Bill O'Reilly said, we're going live, and then he fucking told off everybody in the goddamn set. You know what I mean?
October 1st, 2018.
Yeah.
And this is the Lack of Hustle podcast. That is never actually live because it's going to be pre-recorded because I can't trust you to say things that are politically correct.
Oh, me or Esky?
Both of you and me.
Both of us.
I can't trust myself.
Well, we have a show. We can say whatever we want.
And don't worry, there's going to be a lot of lack of hustle on this podcast.
So fitting, and And to give people an idea of what to expect from the Lack of Hustle is nothing. Don't really expect a lot out of it. Just expect.
If you expect nothing, you gain everything.
The ramblings of madmen.
Yeah, the ramblings of madmen. And Esky's reception sounds like it took NyQuil, not necessarily Esky.
No, I'm pretty good.
You were like conjuring that in your head. You're just imagining. You're thinking about that for the past 5 minutes because you went back to it. I know.
No, I just thought of it right now. That's the kind of mood I'm in.
Oh yeah. On the topic of Esky's reception.
Yeah, and I mean, like we're close to Mexico, so isn't that whole country a lack of hustle? It's okay. I can say that. I'm from there. Yeah, I'm a Mexican citizen myself, sir. I'm a Mexican citizen myself. I can say that. I have dual citizenship.
Do you really? Do you actually have dual citizenship?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. You see, what happened was, my father, when we were born, I don't know. It might be our crypto. And I mean, I don't want to get in trouble here, but we have a lot of Cohen markers here, Logan. And colon markers means that you have a lot of Jewish blood in you. So, like, something in your blood says, like, hey, we got to have a backup plan in case we get in trouble. So my dad registered me as a Mexican citizen in case we ever got in trouble in America, in case we ever need to flee. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I have dual citizenship.
Do you have a different name in Mexico?
Good job, Dad. Good job, Dad. You know?
Yeah.
Because you never know. You know, at these troubling times, we might have to flee. You know?
You know, you never know when that can happen. It could be a
that's what I'm saying.
Apocalyptic situation.
Yeah. Good job, Dad. Yeah. Use those colon markers and just watch out. Be wary, I think is the word.
Eski, do you have dual citizenship? How about you? Do you have?
I do not. But someone told I could apply for it.
Hey, Eski, do you think you're a crypto Jew?
Well, I only know by what you told me, and my name doesn't end with Z.
Well, but you know, your mother has a last name, so like, you know, what's your mom's last name?
It's Leiva.
Leiva. No, I got nothing there. Okay. You can't work with Leiva. But Orlando does for sure. You know. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the nose?
You should do. Oh, you know what we should do in a future show? We should take one of those like blood tests, like from like those you know.
That'd be great.
And find out what percentage we have of what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when we can talk about it, and like the more percentage we have of something, that means the more we can get away with.
Yeah, well, mine's gonna come out where I'm like 30% asshole, apparently.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
So how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
I fell asleep by accident. I'm sorry, I'm late. But nothing. I was just relaxing my muscles after going hardcore in chest, shoulders, and triceps.
Wait, you have muscles?
I've been out of the gym for a week.
Yeah. You know what I've been experiencing? I've been experiencing sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
I thought it was bullshit. You know, every time people would talk about sleep paralysis, I would think like, oh, like they just want attention. Fuck it, maybe I just want attention now.
What are you talking about?
It's because you need to talk on the phone there, Eski. Yeah. Open your mouth when you talk. It's you know, diction. It's diction.
I can feel you spitting on the floor right now while you talk.
Well, I'm sitting on my phone, and that's kind of like. But like maybe Eski can ride a hell of a horse. You know what I mean?
Or impregnate women all over the world.
Did it go over your head?
Babies like in 14 countries.
It went over your head because you didn't laugh. But anyway,
for some reason I'm drinking pickle juice and making coffee.
Oh, well, that's a hell of a combination.
I know. I must be pregnant. Well, I mean, I don't want to keep going on that. That's what they call a rabbit hole of
that's
cruelty.
So funny about the rabbit hole because I'm working on another podcast and I wanted to call it the rabbit hole, and they said no, then it has to be about conspiracy theories, and I said no, dude, the rabbit hole is just a rabbit hole. Journey. God damn it, I can't hear a goddamn word you're saying, Eski. For Christ's sake.
Yeah, Eski, did you put that thing back on?
All right, let me take the microphone off.
Yeah, the microphone. He's using a microphone.
Whoa!
Well, let me tell you what happened recently with Norm MacDonald.
Oh, you guys heard that?
Okay.
All right, I'm getting off the mic. Y'all start it up.
Okay.
It's because you're running the goddamn podcast, Eski. Like, just fucking use a goddamn phone like a normal person. What is this mic shit?
There, I'm back.
He could be hands-free.
I heard said you'll go off.
What he's doing with a hand.
Perfect. Awesome.
Now, y'all heard about the Norm MacDonald, Down syndrome comment?
Oh, shit.
No, I haven't.
I didn't know about that.
Okay, so what happened?
What a jerk.
Because Norm MacDonald, hey, what a jerk. No.
Yeah.
He's got this
jerk.
Yeah, this guy's a real jerk.
Yeah.
He's got this new show on Netflix now, so he's getting a lot of press and promotion. And what ended up happening a couple of weeks ago is that he had made some comments that were related to Roseanne Barr and Louis C.K. and what's happening with the Me Too movement. And,
oh shit!
And so he was trying
to
not
the Me Too movement.
What?
Somebody Me Too'd Roseanne.
Well, did you not hear what happened with Roseanne? That whole shit she said about. Well, never mind. So she got into trouble. Bottom line, she got into trouble. He got into trouble. So he's trying to say he was making a comment that wasn't in support of. That wasn't anti-Me Too at all by any means.
Okay.
But it showed some sort of empathy towards Roseanne and Louis C.K. and I can't really cite it right now. I don't have it in front of me, but he basically the idea behind it was that maybe we should create some sort of dialogue or something. I'd like to see what they have to say about it and what they experienced. And so of course people attacked him left and right. And so he went on Stern and started apologizing for it. But here's what happened. He goes, I care about it if a woman's been sexually assaulted. Of course I care if that happens. I mean, someone would have to be Down syndrome to not care if that happened. And then, that one.
Oh, no, that's going too far.
And oh my God, he came out on The View and had to apologize and all that.
Oh yeah, I heard. And he had to do the crocodile tears.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. His show's pretty good, though. His show, I've been watching his show on Netflix. Oh, my God, it's great.
Is it a talk show? What is it?
It's a talk show. It's like that YouTube show that he did. And if you get a chance to watch the YouTube, the first season especially, with Larry King and all that. I mean, so he's had some pretty impressive guys. He had Chevy Chase on there.
Chevy Chase is a real dick now. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah, but
it's like who's a bigger dick, Bill Murray or Chevy Chase? You know what I mean? If people loved fucking Dan Aykroyd as half as much as fucking Bill Murray, but they don't, because he's got they think he's weird because he's got the autism, and they fucking how about that? How about we fucking shine some light on that? You know what I mean?
I think I don't want to rain on your parade, but you said the same exact thing last time that me and you were talking on the phone and that we were recording it about Dan Aykroyd getting more recognition. That's all right. That's going to be funny.
It's true. It's a universal truth.
I mean, it is a universal truth. You know what I mean? And he believes in aliens and shit.
Truth.
You know what I mean? And truth.
Truth.
But so therefore, it's a true statement. I really believe it. You know what I mean?
You can say it again. The world needs to hear it.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd is a better human being than Bill Murray because he doesn't buy his own bullshit. He just fucking does what he has in his heart.
He just gets fat.
Have you had his vodka?
I'm not a big vodka drinker, but I would. You know what I mean? If somebody bought it for me.
On a scale of 1 through 5, how drunk are you right now?
I'm not that drunk.
You're not that drunk?
There's 2 scales of 1 to 5.
Well, I mean, there's things we talk about.
2 scales of 1 to 5.
What?
2 whole scales of 1 to 5.
You wasted or shit-faced? All right.
Nah, I'm not shit-faced because I'll remember everything.
Okay.
And God knows if this is gonna air. You know what I mean? It might.
I'll put it on.
Make it another lost episode.
Yeah, I think we're cutting off this whole intro actually because isn't Sergio talking about autism now? Like we went up, like we were touching a bunch of mental health
hold on.
issues.
First of all, I respect autism. Is that
those are the good ones.
Can I say that? Is that? Yeah, like I respect.
You can say that you respect autism, but you have to come up with a follow it up with something.
Look, check it out. I got this. This. I respect autism, not the disease, but
the concept.
It's a tough time. You know what I mean? No, it is. It's not a laughing matter. You know what I mean?
No, but that doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, but you know what I mean? Like my heart goes out to autistic people, and you know who else has autism? Daryl Hannah. And like Daryl
Does she
Hannah,
really have
Dan Aykroyd.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Look it up.
Whoa.
Yes. I
Maybe
believe
they're like
it's
a
called,
meeting or something.
They're in the spectrum.
What happened though? You know, when we went to high school, when in our generations and the generations before us, we didn't see too many people with autism. Or
I think they just didn't know what autism was.
Was it not diagnosed, you don't think? Or was it like,
I mean, that's one of the big arguments about it. That it wasn't diagnosed, that people didn't know about it. Yeah, it wasn't diagnosed. That's what people say. That just wasn't reported too much.
Like, I mean, but there's a lot of people.
You guys ever heard about that guy who wrote a book about autism, about his autistic brother?
No.
And it's about his autistic big brother.
Scientology? Was it called Dianetics?
No.
Yeah, thank you.
It was about a guy who wrote a book about his autistic brother.
Insert boo
who was into kids.
That.
Yeah, insert boo on that one, yeah. God damn it, that was horrible. No, but
this guy's brother was into Kiss, and he would talk about Kiss all the time, and that was his definition of autism. He never actually got diagnosed, but he managed to get a whole book written about him and be on a bunch of talk shows and shit. Because
there's a lot of obsessive behaviors related to. I mean, there's as a symptom of autism. There's many kinds of forms of autism. So
yeah.
There are like obsessive behaviors would be included within that.
Do you want to hear a funny story about?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, I mean, like I'm a little weird. You know what I mean? And when I was a kid, and Eski, you've heard this before. I don't know if Orlando's heard this before, but I used to salute planes. You know?
Oh wow!
You didn't know that?
I don't think I did.
It gets weirder. It gets weirder as the story goes along. I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna fucking make it real fast so I don't bore you guys. So if I haven't already, so like if a plane would go by and it was like a passenger plane, it wasn't like a military plane. I would salute it because like if I didn't salute it, I thought it was gonna crash. And
damn, it's a lot of pressure for a child.
Yeah, it is a lot of pressure. Yeah, so like. And my parents would tell me, like, yeah, like, if you would hear a plane, like, you would get up from your bed even when you were asleep. And they never saw me salute it. I would keep that to myself. But it gets weirder. So I would salute it. Yeah, and then I would think, like, well, it's not fair that my one hand saluted it and my other hand didn't. So then, like, I would salute it with my other hand also. And then after that, I would say, well, it's not fair that I saluted with this hand first, and this hand never goes first. So I would like just salute it, like, you know, until I lost count of how many times I saluted it to make it fair.
What the hell?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. So, you know, my heart goes out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had that problem for a while.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I think, yeah.
I have a theory about why
you have the whole. You have the world beat. You have the world beat on that one.
I think maybe in a past life you were a Daredevil World War II pilot.
That sounds more like something like Larry Fine would do or something.
I don't know what Larry Fine is, but he sounds hilarious.
Larry from the Three Stooges.
Oh, okay. That's his real name? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. You figured he have like a... It's not like, all right, no, nothing. Just... Whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. I just keep going. Anyway, that's awesome. I didn't know he saluted planes also. But he'll probably like salute like World War II planes. You know what I mean? You know, I was saluting like fucking jetliners, like carrying like fucking merchandise and shit, like nothing to do with a fucking America. You know, I was just
maybe it had medicine in it.
Like, you should thank me for my service, because these planes never...
Yeah, well, I was about to do that. I was like, well, thank you for your
service.
Your patriotism, and thank you.
Yeah. No stolen valor here.
Yeah.
Imagine you get a stolen... Let's say you did that now. You might get a stolen valor video. If you did that.
Are you
like, let's say you have parts...
You're telling me I can't salute a goddamn plane because that's stolen valor?
They'll go, like, hey, why are you saluting, dude? You think you're in the military or some shit? You know what I mean? Like,
no,
you really think
man,
it's stolen valor.
No, but I love my
I salute
country,
planes.
you know what I mean?
I salute. Man, I'm really trying not to laugh like super hard, because that's like a fucking hilarious story, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I try not to laugh at you, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Here's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to like emphasize and trying to think of the stupidest thing that I've ever done.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
No,
you didn't have any like weird things.
There's a lot of weird, stupid things, but nothing compared to that, dude. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's okay. That's sweet. It's sweet and sad, man. Like I'm like imagining you as a little boy.
Yeah,
a little boy
saluting
wearing a polo shirt and walking.
I was wearing Thundercats pajamas actually. I believe it was that tiger guy. You know what? I don't know what. I
pictured it with like some like mid '80s Nickelodeon anime. You know, like.
No, we didn't have that much money.
Like Bella Sebastian.
What?
No, like I just imagined a cartoon version of you going out and doing that, like you're like the little prince or something.
Yeah, they should make a cartoon about like my weird behavior. You know, make it a fucking anime, and it'll be like like one of those like weird animes for.
No, you know what? I'll tell you what, man. I still got some weird behavior.
Yeah, I could imagine. Like, I can imagine it's just being brave enough to say it. You know what I mean? Cause,
I'm one of those kind of people that like chew on straws. I chew on pens. Chew on paper sometimes.
Yeah, I do things with straws too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, chewing on them.
You shove up your fucking ass.
Whoa, calm down there, buddy.
You put them in your pee hole.
Well, I haven't gone that far into the rabbit hole. You see what I did there?
There's a term for that. There's a specific term for that. That someone told me.
It's called a catheter. It's called a catheter.
No. Like there's like the fetish where you stick shit in your dick hole. In your pee-pee hole.
Is that what edging is?
No. Edging is like someone jerks off and but they don't allow themselves to ejaculate, and they wait a bit, and they keep doing it. They keep edging their way towards that. And that way, when they finally get there, it's like a giant woo, you know.
That's called working out the Kegel muscles, actually. It's a Kegel exercise.
Sure.
Sure. It's a Kegel exercise, you see. Yeah, it's a good old-fashioned Kegel exercise. Call me old-fashioned.
It is kind of weird. Why does the guy want to spend a lot of time jerking off?
Well, no, because you're working out the Kegel. You're working out the Kegel.
I guess that's true. Yeah, you're right.
I am right. You know,
if you're working out the Kegel muscles, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
I don't know. Maybe you could be watching something. You're like, let me watch this porn here, and you're jerking off, and you're like, well, I don't know if I like this, but I'm gonna keep watching and see if something changes. You know, when you get to that point that you're like, yeah, that's the part where I want to come. That's the part right there, but you never get to that part. You're just waiting, or like, God damn it, hurry up. Hurry up. No, not her. And then you're like, should I press fast forward on this? And like, no.
That's the horrible thing about pornos nowadays, that you can like fast forward and like skip to another scene, like, you know. Back in the days, you know, call me old fashioned, but back in the days, you just rode the goddamn wave, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you just rode the wave, though.
Happens. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, like a compilation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to go through the
and shit.
I mean, whatever you're into, you know what I mean? What compilations do you watch there, Esk?
Well, no. I remember like, back in the day, I had a VHS of Asian. And there was one that just played with herself, and I was like, what? You know?
Whoa! Hey, your mom's like this.
I remember a day when that was enough. When that was enough for me. There's a day where that was enough, and I was like, yeah, you know, like back when I was 12. You know, but now it's all complex for me and shit. You know, like, you know,
it's weird. Like kids these days don't find porn on the street.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah,
they have access to it on their phone.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, why go out with a real girl?
Yeah, did you guys hear about this robot brothel?
What?
Oh, in Houston.
In Houston, yeah, that's crazy.
A robot brothel?
Yeah.
Dude, Widow bought tickets for us.
Oh, we're gonna do a podcast from the robot brothel.
We're gonna do a podcast from the with Widow in the background. And he goes, you know,
hurry up.
No, he insists on starting off. Me first. Oh, he gets competitive with it.
Yeah.
He's gonna start that Alexa thing on it.
You get sloppy seconds on the robot. I make more money than you, so therefore you're subhuman.
Yeah.
But because are you gonna go to this robot brothel, Esky? What's going on?
If I'm in town, yeah, I'll check it out. There's no more Astro World in Houston, so
that's the second best thing.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, whatever, robot.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody. It's a kind of nobody gets in trouble. You know what I mean? Like if you have a spouse, like would they get angry if you banged a robot? That's a question of the 21st century. Is it the 21st century?
Yes.
Well, let me ask you something. Would you guys get upset if your spouse had a male robot? A male robot,
well, I mean, just that question alone just made me very insecure. Because that robot probably does a fucking good job. You know what I mean?
I mean, would it depend what the robot looked like? Like if you had to choose what kind of robot that your spouse had to get it on with, would you get like a cute little like Wall-E robot, or something like C-3PO maybe?
So you're gonna get cooked by what kind of world do we live in where you get cooked by a robot? You know what I mean?
Man, a pretty good one, I have to say, man. And we have options.
Right, that's some Twilight Zone shit.
But if you had to do it, like I would try to make it as like unrealistic as possible, and say like, all right, let's get Ed 209 over here and see what he can do.
Let's get fucking Short Circuit over here. Let's get Johnny 5.
Johnny 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I had to choose someone from my spouse to have sex with that's a robot, RoboCop.
Yeah.
Because you get to meet RoboCop also.
My pick would be Johnny 5 because he seems like a nice guy. You know what I mean? He'll take care of her.
I bought you some flowers.
Yeah, like you're gonna get a robot cop to fuck your wife? Like, nah, dude. You know what I mean? That's a beta move. You're forever beta, dog. Nah.
You know what? If I was really jealous, I'd probably get a robot like the robot from Bicentennial Man. That way, when I walk in, I go and hang himself.
Robin Williams. God. Oh, damn. All right, you went there.
Like I'm banging your wife.
Autoerotic robot. Yeah. Maybe he'll die before he gets her off.
Grabs her. Actually, there was a pretty funny joke on Bicentennial Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Robin Williams goes. I guess they're testing his humor circuit, and he goes. A woman goes to the doctor. And the doctor says, would you like me to numb your breast? She goes, okay. And he goes, all right. Num, 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 num.
Okay.
God, we miss Robin Williams.
Yeah, that he hung himself.
It's a robot joke.
You remember that movie that he made, that last movie he made, like The Best Father in the World, or I don't know what the fuck it was called, Greatest Dad in the World or whatever. And then he was talking about autoerotic asphyxiation in that movie because his son did it. And then and then as soon as Robin Williams died, I called Esky on the phone and I said, hey, I bet you anything it was autoerotic asphyxiation. And the whole world did too. Fuck why didn't everybody just come out and say like, hey, we all thought Robin Williams died of autoerotic asphyxiation. You see, I can still talk.
Yeah.
No, he died. He was actually severely depressed, and a lot of his friends were talking about that, and he was going through a lot of issues and medications he was taking, all sorts of issues.
Those goddamn medications, dude.
But the one who did do autoerotic asphyxiation was what's his name, homeboy from Kung Fu.
Yeah,
Derek Carradine.
Derek Carradine, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I read that a lot of suicides are actually autoerotic asphyxiations, but it's too embarrassing, so they don't report it that way.
Well, that's the thing. Like, do you think it's that guy from Soundgarden? What's his name? Chris Cornell.
Autoerotic asphyxiation for sure.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I'm gonna go on and say yeah. And then the guy from NXS, that was autoerotic asphyxiation, and
that's what was about.
Yeah, and that was his bachelor party, like choking yourself and like fucking, fuck. Hell of a bachelor party, huh?
Guy knows how to party.
It makes me think. That's what New Sensation's about. Like after I found that out, I thought of that song. I was wondering what the New Sensation is. It's probably that.
Yeah. Which celebrities at this point do you guys think practice autoerotic? If you had to guess, right now that are still alive.
Oh, dude,
no, that are still alive.
Oh, in real life. Oh. Okay.
Fuck. That's a good question. Yeah, we'll leave that one as a hanger for the next episode.
Oh.
But yeah, Anthony Bourdain,
nice
that's a good fucking call, dude. Anthony Bourdain, I see him doing that. Yeah.
Because it's a natural high.
Geddy Lee from Rush looks like one of those guys that would do that.
Well, no, it's got to be somebody that gets laid a lot. You know what I mean? Like, and he went down the here you go, third time. He went down the rabbit hole of sex, and because you got to go down there, man, to fucking start doing that shit. You know what I mean? And,
let's see. F. Mary Abraham.
Geddy Lee, dude. I don't think he's gotten down the rabbit hole.
I'm gonna go with Mick Foley.
Mick Foley?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mick Foley.
Yeah, I think he's got some weird fucking shit going on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
After all those hard bumps he's taken.
Good
do
father.
Do y'all remember that episode of Raw? I saw this episode of Raw where Triple H went into a casket and started having sex with a corpse.
No shit.
Yeah, that was, I think, Kane's wife.
Yeah, he went and had sex with Kane's wife.
Kane was married?
Yeah, and then she died.
That's the big shocker there.
Yeah.
That's the huge shocker.
Yeah.
And somehow, even with that scandal of accidentally killing his wife, he became mayor.
And the one where he also date raped Stephanie McMahon.
Wow.
Who he raped?
These were all storylines. These were all WWE storylines.
I'm not gonna make a joke about date rape. If that's what you want me to do, if that's what you want me to walk into, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, I'm not baiting you. No, I'm just saying that's what happened. That's WWE. That's the fucking incompetence of that goddamn stupid ass company. So.
But you liked it at that point, though.
No, I didn't. I fucking hated it.
No, this was like around 2006. I remember.
Yeah, a little bit earlier than that. Like I want to say maybe early.
They had date rape.
This was like
shit.
They had date rape.
That one I don't remember.
Tell us, Orlando.
Look.
What happened?
All I'm saying is that a lot of things changed after a few years, and they had that little small desperate period where they're trying to get edgy, and they're trying to do so many different things. It's like when the Attitude Era started losing its luster, and they're trying to be like, well, they're running out of ideas, so they're trying to instead of coming up with anything that had one little minute nuance of creativity, they were just going into this like, well, let's just go with complete and total useless smut, But here's the thing: it's like when you have smut without creativity, it's just garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And in a world where I could just say, like, why do I want to watch that when I could just watch a trauma movie? At least that has a script.
Those trauma movies are just silly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, and they're funny. They're entertaining, That's why I stand by this whole thing that WWE is fucking garbage. It's garbage shit.
It's well, it's because you gotta, give in a little bit. Like, you gotta believe that they actually have a
gotta believe
rivalry
that Triple H is raping a corpse.
Yeah, that's how pissed Kane is, and that's how bad Triple H is. Because remember, Triple H never really had a character, just big douchebag.
I'll digress from that then.
Triple H had a character that he was dating China, and then he got with Stephanie McMahon. You know what I mean? He upgraded, and then they just did away with the China thing. You know what I mean? And they won't even bring China into the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Where obviously she should be in there because she.
Triple H says that to his daughters.
What?
Triple H says because he doesn't want his daughters to look her up and find out that she's
really?
porn. Triple H. And your daughter's gonna look up that you cheated on her and you ruined her life.
But do you have? Are his daughters on Instagram? I can go ahead and forward them a link. I'll do it myself.
But I mean, like Triple H is clean on this. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have a video. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like if anything, if his daughters looked up China, they would be like, oh, good thing you left her because she did porn. You know what I mean? Now you're with a McMahon. Now you made a lot more money.
Yeah, but there's still that scene of him, the whole coffin sex thing, Triple H. I mean, it's you lower your standards, It's like, I mean, that's the thing. It's hypocritical to be talking about stuff like that when you went and did that. Look for it on YouTube. Put it on right now. Watch it.
I will, sir.
There's a Royal Rumble where Kane brings it up. That you said you had sex with my dead girlfriend. Because they were partners. Yeah, I mean, you guys should just go to my band.
That would be a good way to start off a Royal Rumble. And he comes out, everyone's cheering. He's got the mic. He looks around for 30 seconds. Does that thing where they hesitate and look around. Triple H.
Yeah.
You had sex with my dead girlfriend. People going, what?
Oh, damn.
What?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Okay, never mind. I retract everything I just said, and that's just fucking awesome now.
And then he still wins the Royal Rumble, and the dead girlfriend won the Royal Rumble, So what are you gonna do? You gotta accept the guy that's fucking. Yeah.
You know what sounds better? I like when you guys describe wrestling to me more so than actually watching WWE.
Yeah, well, it's all news to me. It's all fucking brand new to me, man.
I've seen more porn footage of Paige than her actually wrestle in the ring, and that's true.
She's pretty good in the ring.
Yeah, she's
great.
She's pretty good in the ring.
She was a great actress and acrobat.
Yeah. She does a suplex or a fucking I don't know. It's pretty good. I think she revolutionized the world of wrestling. She's, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's my thoughts on.
Two of my friends have met her at Buffalo Wild Wings when they come to Laredo.
No shit.
Yeah.
She loves her Buffalo Wild Wings, I guess.
Does she bring her belt and put ranch dressing all over?
She looks like a lemon pepper kind of woman.
Oh, I love lemon pepper though. That's my favorite kind of.
Hells yeah.
Wing.
Oh, you guys don't got a fucking Pluckers over there.
Oh,
no,
yeah, we don't.
Tuckers over here.
Oh, hold on.
I'm not going to complain about the wings we do have.
The LOH show is sponsored by Pluckers. Come get your hot wings and your... Yeah, anyway. I really want to... You guys did have Pluckers, right, when you came up?
I've never had Pluckers.
Yeah, back in 2009.
Never had Pluckers.
Motherfucker, man. You should come back and get some more of that fucking Plucker shit, dude. I'm a member. I love Pluckers, man.
Hey, Aski, do you remember when you told me this story that CM Punk came down to IHOP in Laredo and he caused a big scene and then he just got away. What happened? He just got away with a fucking free dinner. What happened there?
Actually, no, I think you were the other guy who told me about it.
Oh, I was the one that told you about it? I don't know the story then.
No, I did. No, you're asking me. You're asking me because I went to IHOP and I asked them about it.
And what they say? What they
said no. They don't remember any wrestler. They don't remember any wrestler.
Well,
making
I don't
a
remember
scene.
that
Leaving while paying.
either. How do you like that? Good response, IHOP. You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. Fuck CM Punk, Wade.
He was all right.
My God, dude. You just liked him because he had a Pepsi logo on his fucking arm.
That was bad. And the Cobra thing.
That guy sucked.
But no, he was a decent wrestler. I don't know why he got so big. But he was a decent wrestler. When we get into it, he
threw a pancake at the wall and goes, "You called these flapjacks? I'm seeing Punk, buddy."
Yeah, like he exposed the flapjacks, so he so they want me to order flapjacks. You know what I mean? But I want to order chicken strips, and I don't know where I'm going with this. Help me out.
I go to IHOP.
He's probably a vegan. He's probably
a fucking vegan.
You know what? Good point, man. Good point.
Well, I mean, nothing against vegans. I respect you guys and all that stuff.
Maybe that's why he created a scene. He goes, "You mean I'm in an established chain restaurant, and you guys don't have any vegetables at all? Come on." And then he started going off on this rant on health and how he's a vegan. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
Yeah. The CM Punk segment sucks. Okay.
He stood up on a table and he's preaching to everyone. He goes, "Are you with me, people? More carrots, more salary."
Yeah, and then they cut off his mic and shit.
Someone's entrance music. You know what? I think that's what I kind of got lost with wrestling. Going back to my negative attitudes towards modern wrestling. It's fucking one thing I hated about the fucking Attitude Era was that it'd be like someone's on the mic in the ring reciting lines, then and they're so mad at the other person, like, "I'm gonna kill you next week. Here, have the microphone." Here, and they give them the other microphone. Okay, let me take the other microphone. And then they talk, and then all of a sudden there's someone's entrance music comes out, and they come out out of nowhere, like they just got there. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about reality. Let's say, who tells? If this was really happened, let's take away the whole. Let's take away the fiction here and say in a real life situation, if wrestling was real, how fast does a sound guy have to go and cue up some random superstar's music before they get in there? Stone Cold comes pulling in in his truck, crashes through some fucking wall or whatever, interrupts the whole fucking thing. The sound guy's got it. He's like the fastest sound guy ever. Cues up his music.
I'm pretty sure he sits by the entrance. By the exit. That's how I would do it.
What's going on back over there? There's some random yelling.
Yeah, well, we just finished rehearsal, and these guys are still jamming. So, I'm here in rehearsal doing a podcast.
Hey, let me tell you all about my weekend.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you went to some kind of convention.
It looked like you met a bunch of interesting people that I don't know.
Have you not seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Oh yes, I did. Oh my God, that was a real guy. I thought that was like your brother in cosplay.
Which one?
The guy with the the guy with the goddamn fork in his head. You know what I mean? With a tie-dye shirt. From Texas.
Oh no! Okay. That was a cosplayer. Yeah, that was a cosplayer.
Okay.
No, I was at the Cult Classic Convention in Bastrop, Texas, which is about 45 minutes to an hour to where I live, and that's for the people at home. Bastrop is where the original or the first two Texas Chainsaw Massacres were filmed.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
So for the past 2 years, this is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre themed convention, or with a little bit more just broad horror genre, but with a focus on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And it's going strong, and it's from what I understand, this being part of the second year, it was a lot better than last year, and they when I talked to the people that run it, they said that they are hoping to make it even bigger next year. So it was pretty exciting. And there's people that were representing some well-known names like Fangoria and Dread Central. Were all there. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. I got up on stage with Dread Central to present some of my stuff. I was there and I had my little booth because we did a performance on Friday, and then I had a merch booth. Yeah. It was pretty fun. I got to get some of those more pictures up, and I was there with Casey Orr, and we unveiled the new Rigor Mortis action figure.
What is up with that?
That is not.
Yeah. So I made this. So Rigor Mortis is I was one of those bands that I used to listen to that actually, I think it was Ray who had actually gotten me into Rigor Mortis probably back in junior high, and we were listening to his brother's demo tape of Rigor Mortis. God damn it! What the fuck is that?
Hold on. Yo, can you close the goddamn
telling
door?
A goddamn story here.
Just some fucking drunkards fucking playing music. You know what I mean? Sorry, man.
So, Rigor Mortis is one of those early bands that I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, Rigor Mortis. Listening to Rigor Mortis, Iron Maiden, King Diamond back then, and we used to go hang out at Ray's house, and I remember, I think we were listening when we were in elementary school too. We're like, those are the type of things that we're like with Ruben Ulloa would go to his house and put on those tapes and things like that, play Nintendo while listening to it. So anyway, years later, these guys reunited, early 2000s, and I started keeping in touch with them regularly during the MySpace days, and more recently, their singer, Bruce Corbett, is undergoing cancer treatments. He's going through some pretty bad times right now. So last year I said, hey, just as a gift, I made a figure, like a 70s Mego action figure for him. Just customize it because it's, one of my little hobbies.
Yes, I remember the Lorenzo Lamas Renegade figure. Damn, that was some good shit.
Yeah, that was one of my first ones. I made you a Lorenzo Lamas Renegade action figure, probably back like 1994 or some shit. So I made him this figure. He posted on Facebook, gets a huge response. I started getting random messages from people saying, hey, are you going to make this figure? So I was like, no, this is just a one-of-a-kind deal. I met up with him a couple of times in Dallas, and last time I saw him before now was during the Frightmare convention, which, by the way, if you guys ever want to go to Frightmare, let me know. That is that's one of the largest horror conventions, and next year Bruce Campbell's going to be there as a guest. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's one of the big. It's awesome. It's just massive.
That's the guy from
I go there
Notice.
and. Yeah, the guy who's most well known from Bird Notice and Autolycus
and Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know what else he's been in, but just,
he's got this movie. Bruce Campbell has this movie. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just interject real quick. He's got this movie where it's all done in one take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Esky, I think you saw it with me, man. I think.
Yeah. It was called Time Heist or Time Code or something. Time something.
I thought the movie was called First Take, because that's a better title. Because I would have remembered that instead of this fucking movie title, whatever. Anyway, he's a good guy.
So anyway, I go, and these guys are like, "Hey, man, you got to make some more figures, man." I'm like, that's what Bruce wanted. I'm like, well, dude, I'll see what I can do, because they approached me about it and said, hey, is there any way we can sell these? And Casey Orr is the one that first approached me, and then Bruce was like, after that, it's like, yeah, dude, it'd be really cool if we could do that. And I'm like, well, yeah, I can see if I can try to figure out a way to make this happen, because it wasn't the easiest thing for me to do, because I was using just different parts. So I actually went and sculpted the heads and resin casted them. But Casey Orr, if you guys don't know him, he used to play with the band Gore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the bass player for Gore, Beefcake the Mighty. And so I told him I'd be working on these figures, and I also made a little bust. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, because I really wanted to branch out with Terranodon and do all sorts of things like podcasts, but I didn't think I'd be actually doing something that I love, which was making these little action figures. So yeah, I mean, I made 5 of them, and Casey had them out there. We got a lot of interest from people, and he posted it online, and he said within minutes they all sold out.
Wow.
I actually asked him, I said, hey, man, I went back to his table. I was like, hey, man. He goes, hey, man, so I put these figures online. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I sold them. I was like, well, how many did you sell? Did you sell all of them? He goes, I sold 12. I was like, oh, shit, I only made 5. I was like, wow. Yeah, you got to get to work.
Yeah, no shit. I saw your.
So I got to make some more.
I saw your Skeletor painting and your.
Oh yeah.
And your it was great.
Oh, you like that? Huh?
And the
Book of the Dead
was the Necronomicon cover.
Yeah, I'm making a series. I'm gonna start making a whole bunch of those Necronomicons. I just have it. Those come pretty natural.
Is there any copyright things that you have to go through when you actually make money off that stuff?
No, unless you get a cease and desist letter, which thanks for bringing attention to it. So yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I know that. Like you know how long I've been waiting for a cease and desist letter. Like it's like a fucking warning. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll stop.
You know what? Anyone can get it. Technically, on and like anyone can get a cease and desist letter for a lot of different things that they do. For instance, if I go and do a cover song, I could very easily get sued for that. From what I understand.
But you have to get once you get a cease and desist letter, you're like, oh, I'm getting big.
You got the attention of the wallflowers or whatever.
Yeah.
No, the wallflowers.
A cease and desist letter means that you're going the right places. To me, you know what I mean? Because I do nothing. I have a band where I do nothing but covers, and I've never gotten a cease and desist letter, so that means fuck, I'm not doing my job. You know what I mean? Like fuck, I can't even get a cease and desist letter.
I don't know why. There's a. I just remember. I got a flashback of Babes BYOB and that one stripper Ashley that she was from across, and she insisted on dancing the wallflowers one headlight.
Oh my god.
And she would dance that.
I
and
would
she
lose
was
if I was there. What?
She was 8 months pregnant.
Well, I mean, sounds like
this
a
place
stripper with a heart of gold.
This place was
There's no lack of hustle there.
It was full nude strip club, BYOB, 8 months pregnant. She was skinny, but she had this massive watermelon of a belly, and she's dancing one headlight. And
God damn it!
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get to experience that ever again. So,
welcome to the
in a way, that was kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. You should have recorded it, and then that would be a new video for it.
Yeah, she requested. That would be a great video. She requested that song all the time. She requested to play that. She demanded that song. She didn't request. She demanded that song, but she didn't even know the name of the song. She called it La Cinderella.
No, really? Oh yeah.
That's what she referred to, La Cinderella.
Well,
so the cult classic was great. What?
Really? What?
So yeah, cult classic. Made a lot of friends. Talked to a lot of people. I got to meet some of the celebs from my favorite Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which Part 2, to me, I put that next to Lawrence of Arabia as one of the more finer movies out there. It's an amazing. It gives me everything that I want in a movie.
Wow.
So I was privileged and honored
to deep
meet.
In this.
No, I mean, have you not seen that movie?
I've never seen Lawrence of Arabia. I've seen Texas. Let me see if I can talk. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I've seen it, but I've never seen Lawrence of Arabia. Doesn't it have that the King and I guy? You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't have. No, it has. It has Peter O'Toole.
My Lawrence of Arabia does have the guy from King and Arya.
It has Omar Sharif.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
It has Alec Guinness. Is in there?
I know.
That's Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's Obi-Wan. Alec
Really?
Guinness.
Whoa, good job,
Anthony Quinn.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I guess that.
Father of the other Quinn. You know what I mean? The one I forgot about.
The one that died.
No shit. Anthony Quinn. Anthony Quinn's the guy that died. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's who came out in the movie.
Yeah, Anthony Quinn.
It's not his son. It's the same guy.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
You know he's Mexican, right?
No shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
What the fuck? Mm-hmm. Holy fuck, that's news to me.
He was Mexican. So was Ricardo Montalban.
Oh, no, he wasn't Mexican.
Yeah,
he was Cuban.
He was Latin.
Yeah, no, he was like full blown Mexican.
What?
Full-blown Mexican. And it's ironic that he used to he used to do these like speeches about like the American flag and about these narrations about the United States of America. And he's like, where many people came to become. He never became a citizen.
Well, you're Ricardo Montalban. You don't need to. You know, you just live your life. And you know, you're a citizen all over the world.
I have this one Western with him where he's just like he's kind of like this vigilante bounty hunter, and it's I forget the name of it. It's pretty fucking awesome, man.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's a cliffhanger there for the podcast.
I'll have to look for it. It's a really good one. I have a kung fu Western too. That was done in Italy, and it was probably in the early '70s. I have a lot of
Billy Jack.
No, it's not Billy Jack.
Billy Jack is badass, dude. Billy Jack is fucking bad. You know,
I have another.
I'm gonna go off.
There's another one called Blind Man.
Than David Carradine.
You got to check out this movie called Blind Man, and I have it.
Is
somewhere.
It with Rutger Hauer?
No. Which, by the way, I was actually talking to someone about that movie the other day. That the first time I saw that was in Nuevo Laredo, and I went to go. I saw that as part of a double feature with Boys in the Hood.
Whoa! So
which one? The Western?
No, the blind.
No, not the Western. The one with Rutger Hauer.
Oh, Blind Fury.
Blind Fury.
Yeah.
Dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
Blind Fury. Yeah, I saw
film.
that. I remember I went with my buddy Daniel. I don't know if you all remember or ever met my buddy Daniel. He lived behind me when I lived in the roundhouse. I mean, when I lived in the house on Birch Loop, and there was a roundhouse behind my house back there.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like a space station house.
Yeah. He lived there, and you know, his dad worked across, and I thought I used to go in the summer times over there and go and help out. And we'd go and do errands from. And we'd go like take a bunch of Coke bottles and get them like dropped off and filled up, and then they'd give us some like extra cash. So we'd like stop by. There was like that KFC. And then you go to Mexican KFC and then go to the theaters, and they didn't give a fuck, man. You just go watch any rated R movie. So I remember this one time I watched Blind Fury, and after that it was Boys in the Hood double feature.
What the fuck? That's a hell of a. I think that's the best double feature of all time.
Yeah, you know? I forgot. I think I saw one of the Child Play movie. I think it was Child. Yeah, so it had to be Child's Play 3.
I don't. Is that the one with Jennifer Titties?
No, that's Child's Play 4 with Jennifer Titties. And I saw a few movies there with them, and we'd always sneak in our fucking KFC or whatever the fuck stuff was available.
It's true, because KFC was right in front of the fucking movie theater across in Mexico. Yeah, you know what's always funny? Esky knows like the Mexican version names of American movies. For example, Naked Gun is called Esky. Go ahead.
It's called Y Donde Está el Detective.
What's it called?
Which means where's the detective at?
No, but I didn't get the first part. ¿Dónde está el what is it called?
Detective.
It's not Detective, dog. It's ¿Dónde está el inspector. I don't know.
Donde está el inspector?
I'll give him that. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and Airplane.
And also, Airplane was called Donde está el piloto?
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah.
So any
So they
movie
kept
with
it in the
Leslie
same
Nielsen.
universe?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, like an alternate universe. Yeah. Where like
Is it so?
it doesn't matter.
So it's part of like
Go
a
ahead.
shared universe to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Over there,
They know
actually.
they know who the director is, and they know that like, oh, it's us.
And
this
Leslie
director.
Nielsen is a dumbass.
Well,
That's what they
Nielsen.
think. Leslie Nielsen plays a moron, so they,
Yeah.
you know, where's the real
Well,
detective? Where's the real airport guy?
I remember the seed of Chucky was El Hijo de Chucky, just like that. Instead of it was Chucky's seed, but El Hijo de Chucky. But my favorite
I'm thinking
one
that there's
was,
a Mexican wrestler with that name.
My favorite one was Caddyshack. You know what Caddyshack was? It was Los Locos del Golf.
That one's actually weird. That's more for a tin cup. The one where Kevin Costner loses his mind.
Yeah, but that was Caddyshack.
I already thought
remember
we got like. I know there was a lot of movies with Gringo in it. You know, it was just like white person in trouble. Like the Gringo movies.
Yeah,
and
what are
also
some
over
other
there,
ones,
Kickboxer was a sequel to Bloodsport. Kickboxer
Really?
was Contacto Sangriento 2.
Really?
So, you know, over there, that's they merged the two Van Damme universes. After
That's
winning
cool.
the Kumite, he goes to Thailand.
I would like to watch those in that context. I'd like to watch unofficial sequels, like in the context of foreign, the foreign like canon. Like, have you guys ever seen the movie Zombie?
No.
The Italian movie
Zombie.
Zombie.
The Italian movie.
The Asian, yeah.
Yeah, that one's
Italian
supposed to be. That one's supposed to be. I believe that's supposed to be Dawn of the Dead 2 in Italy. I think it's supposed to be the sequel to Dawn of the Dead in Italy.
That's what.
So that's why the whole.
They have a cop force. They have a cop force, right?
Well,
and
Zombie's the one where they go to that island. And there's like that. There's a zombie that if you haven't seen, there's a zombie and shark fight scene.
Mm.
You guys really? That's one of the best zombie movies ever.
Music done by Goblin, though.
Goblin.
Oh yeah, Goblin. Yeah, man, you're the first one that fucking gets that. Holy shit. Yeah, music done by Goblin, right? Which is great music.
But
is it?
Okay, did you ever watch the movie House?
House. I saw House 2 where it was about the cowboys. You know,
House 1 is supposed to be in Italy. They build that as a sequel to Evil Dead 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they put that in the Evil Dead series.
Don't you think that the guy from House 2 looks like the guy from Perfect Strangers? Not Balky, but the Larry character.
Oh yeah, Cousin Larry.
Like that character, that look was really hot back in those days. Like, if you look like Larry from Perfect Strangers, I think you would get a bunch of ass. You know what I mean? Who do you think got more ladies, like Balky or fucking Cousin Larry?
Man, I think
Balky,
like
the accent.
Balky definitely got more chicks, but I think Larry was there in the room watching.
For sure, without a doubt. Yeah.
He was like yelling at him and slapping him harder.
Yeah.
You're doing it all wrong, Balky.
Balky, that's not the way we do it in America, Balky. You know what I mean? Yeah, because he's European, you know, they do it all wrong over there. Or all right.
Remember,
I don't know.
Balky had like a pet goat or some shit.
Oh yeah, but he never came. That goat never came out though in the fucking.
He called it Baba.
Oh yeah. Where the fuck was Balky from, dude?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Was it like Lithuania? I'm thinking Lithuania.
I think so. It was some shitty third world.
Well, because like he would like dress.
Maybe they didn't even mention it. Maybe they just wanted a foreigner.
Yeah.
Like that guy from that '70s show. They never say where he's from.
Did you ever see that movie? Is it called The Second Sight? Was it The Second Sight with the guy who played Valky? Yeah.
Talk to the fish. Talk to the fish. Yeah, with what's the name of that actor? Is it John Larroquette? Oh shit, it was John Larroquette. Holy
John Larroquette.
What the hell? What movie are you guys talking about?
Yeah, wait, Second Sight, dude. Balky. It was like Balky's like big fucking break went. Like Balky was gonna make the fucking mainstream. So like obviously, if you want to make the mainstream at that time, you had to make a movie with John Larroquette. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, before that, do you remember what he was in?
Who? Balky?
Yeah. Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh wow.
Which I think he came out as an effeminate man.
Romance. He was also in True Romance though, and he did a bunch of coke in that. Which is
by the way, I really miss Judge Reinhold.
Yeah, what happened to him, man? Like, goddamn it, he should be making more fucking movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I want there to be another Beverly. He got arrested at some airport, apparently.
Like recently?
Judge Reinhold?
Yeah, recently in the past couple of years, he got arrested at an airport for, I don't know, creating some sort of commotion. Having some sort of outburst or something.
For saluting the planes.
When you judge Reinhold, you should get away with murder. You know what I mean? Because he's a goddamn cop, and he was a cop with a fucking Eddie Murphy. And he got the
well, here's the other good thing about going back to the movie House, and you mentioned John Larroquette. What's his name from Night Court was in House. What's his name? Who played Bull?
Oh, fuck. The bald guy. I just remember the bald guy.
Is that the bald guy that was like an actual real senator?
He's not. No.
No. Okay, I got the wrong guy from Night Court. What was it? The black lady that was like the first black lady in a court in a fucking show. I don't know. Wow. I don't really know my facts on this. What?
What would she do?
In a TV show, dog. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck?
Yeah, but you didn't even give her like any profession. You just said it was the first black lady on the show.
Oh, what other black lady in a fucking court is there, Esk? Please educate me, sir. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking.
You just said it was a show, not a court show.
It's called Night Court.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. So you didn't say a court show. You said a show. And I was like, no, it was black lady. There was the Jeffersons.
I said in a
court show. I can't
show.
think before the Jeffersons.
Oh, man, Jeffersons were great, man. I love the Jeffersons, man.
What was that guy's job? Like, because, like, they moved on up, right? But, like, what did he move on up to? Like, did he get a promotion? And where were they living before? You know what I mean?
Well, I think they lived, I think he
lived in Archie Bunker's neighborhood.
Yeah. Didn't he own like a cleaners or some shit like that? I don't know. Like, I forgot. But no, he was. Yeah, no, they lived next to the bunkers.
No shit. Did they have a crossover?
Yeah. No. The Jeffersons was a spin-off of the Jeffersons was a spin-off of All in the Family.
Holy. Well, I'm not that old.
Well, it was, and they had the original George. There was a different George Jefferson originally.
Oh shit! My dad. You see, what happens is that my dad doesn't know English, so like we didn't watch the Jeffersons. You know what I mean? So like, I caught on a little late there. I'm kind of a Jeffersons poser fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, poser fan. That's one of the best shows ever. Jefferson, Sanford and Son. Three's Company is one of my all-time favorites.
Three's Company, Three's Company is great. Hey, that Don Nuts, my brother used to call him Dog Nuts.
Dog Nuts.
You know my brother. Yeah, he's like, hey, that Dog Nuts, he's badass.
Dog Nuts.
I'm like, sure.
Who's Dog Nuts?
Like, he looks like a Dog Nuts. You know what? Fucking just call him Dog Nuts. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll just let it slide. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't need to know his real name. God, do you know? Like, it took me a while. Actually, I used to watch Three's Company when I was a kid, and for years, I never got the premise of the whole thing. Like
I didn't get it, and when I finally got it, I was like, "This show's fucking genius."
Is it that like it changed? a man couldn't live with two women because it was like taboo back then, or what is the premise?
Yeah.
So he had to
okay, that's
gay.
the thing. He had to act gay.
Wow.
And that was the thing. Like Jack Tripper. So he had to. He was a hornball. He was a hornball perv.
Oh
dude.
Wow.
always after the chicks. And then when whether it was Mr. Roper or Mr. Furley would come in, he would immediately pretend that he was gay.
Assume that he was gay. Yeah, I got you. Wow.
And that's the only way they would allow him to live there.
Holy fuck, man. But that's crazy. This is America, for Christ's sakes.
So there's nothing but these really off-color jokes throughout the whole, like half the show are just off-color gay jokes.
But did, like, Suzanne Summers, like, in the show, did she know that he wasn't gay?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so they were fine with
girls
having
did.
a hornball live with them.
They were fine because he was not going to mess with them. I think that was established. Yeah. And I think that was also the whole point of the show too, is that they not once did Jack Tripper ever fuck any of the chicks.
No shit.
That he lived with. Yeah, he kept it in his pants. Though he'd play around with the idea, he'd toy with the idea, and he'd get really flirty with them, and they would just, push him or slap him in the face, and it was the joke. That was the other joke. Larry, on the other hand, always tried to go for him, like, seriously. But Larry, Larry was
a
the
wacky
neighbor.
friend.
That was a wacky friend that lived above or around.
Was that the Dog Nuts character?
No, the Dog Nuts character was Mr. Furley.
Okay, got you. But he was gay.
No, he wasn't. He was the ladies' man guy. He thought he was a ladies' man.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
I mean, you wear a goddamn scarf on your neck. You know what I mean? Like
an ascot.
You know what I mean? So wow, man! This whole time I thought that Dog Nuts was like trying to hit on like Jack Tripper. You know what I mean?
No, it was the opposite. Like sometimes Jack Tripper would pretend to like flirt with him, so just to get him away from it. Like he'd say something flirty just to get him like to run away. But then he'd come back and like say something. He'd say because he would toy with his homophobia.
Ah, wow, that is pretty genius, dude.
There's a lot of interesting dynamics in that show.
Yeah,
it's kind of a crazy show. It's more interesting than, let's say, I don't know, than Family Ties.
Yeah, Family Ties was about like a fucking young Republican. You know. and his families were like they were ex-hippies. You know what I mean?
That's right. Like some of the best shows like still stand the test of time, and I think, of course, All in the Family is one of them. Three's Company is another, and the Golden Girls.
Yeah, Golden Girl has a lot of fans, like a lot of young people fans.
Like, why aren't those ladies married? You know what I mean? Like the Golden Girls. What happened? Like,
Well, Blanche has been married.
They're widowed.
They're widowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Blanche was the hot one.
Who, Blanche?
Well, they're all pretty hot to me.
They're probably all hot at one time. You know what I mean?
Blanche is the horny one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She would make horny jokes?
Blanche is promiscuous.
Oh, my God,
shit.
dude. If you watch an episode of The Golden Girls, half the jokes are dick jokes.
What?
Yeah, I'm serious, dude.
I need to see The Golden Girls again. What?
It's one of the best fucking shows ever, dude. I'm serious.
Okay. Well,
watch The Golden Girls, dude. It's fucking, the jokes are hilarious, dude. They're all like, half of them are like dick jokes.
But you know what? Like, if they are like the oldest Golden Girl, like she's like completely over dick. You know what I mean? Like she has like the best jokes, and it's all about being over dick.
Oh,
I don't know her fucking name, but yeah, whatever. But yeah,
one of my favorite jokes was, okay, you know Rose, the character Rose, right? Betty
I saw
White.
it like once or twice. Okay,
is that the Betty Page one? I mean, the Betty White one.
Betty White, yeah,
really
Betty White is Rose. Rose is the dumb one, right?
Okay.
So she's from this fictional town called St. Olaf, where the story she tells it's kind of like a backwoods Swedish, like a bunch of Swedish immigrants went to that town, and it's just like she always has these stupid stories that everyone gets bored of St. Olaf. So, but she's really like the airhead of the group. So one of my favorite jokes I remember laughing out loud was that, and that was when I was a kid watching it. I think someone made a comment about how they hate men, and I think it was Blanche. She goes, like, all men are such lizards. And then Rose is thinking about it, and she goes, you mean if you cut it off, it grows back?
Huh. Oh. Yeah, right over my head.
No.
That's cute. It
was a dick joke. It was a dick joke.
Okay, but it doesn't grow back, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's how dumb Rose. You're like the Rose of our group right now, dude.
Okay, I'll take it. I don't know who Rose is.
It's Betty White. I
highly recommend The Golden Girl. I highly recommend Three's Company.
Okay,
yeah.
I gotta watch all those shows again. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll find an old lady to watch them with. I don't know. What?
I don't know if I can watch an 80s show. I don't know if I can watch Golden Girls when there's Who's the Boss with Alyssa Milano. I like watch that.
Hey,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay, about that. Do you think, like, you know, because, you know, he could have done better than fucking Judith Glass or whatever her name is. What's her name?
Angela Bauer?
Judith Light. Yeah. She could have done. Dude, Tony Danza could have done better than Judith Light. Right?
Yeah,
we agree on that.
I don't know, man. He was a fucking.
Yeah, but he wants to bang his boss.
He wants to. I think he was just a fucking. He was a moocher, man. He wanted a fucking.
Holy.
You know, he was a dirty Italian bum.
Whoa,
he wanted to find a fucking. He fucking goes to this goddamn house. He works. He's probably stealing a bunch of shit. And yeah. And he's probably banging Angela's mom, Mona.
Oh, damn. Mona was a horn dog, dude. Yeah,
he doesn't actually want to work. He doesn't want to work. He's a fucking lazy bum. And he fucking goes there and he lives with his fucking rich white lady who gives him everything. You know? All he has to do is just fucking plant himself in her goddamn ugly hairy bush and fix a couple of fucking, you know, curtains.
You see,
and there you go. That's the whole fucking show.
Yeah, no, you really mean this. Like,
I mean it. I don't know why I watched that show. It's so disappointing, man.
Yeah, but
I watched so many fucking episodes of the show.
He was just watching out for his betterment of his daughter. You know what I mean? And he had to bang his boss. And the show's called Who's the Boss? So like who's the boss? You know what I mean? Like
oh, I get it. Yeah.
Because I'm banging.
Is it the woman who owns the house or the guy who dicks her?
It's Judith Light. Like, I mean, like, what
Judith Light?
What does she do for a living, dude? Does anybody fucking know?
She works at she works at a shoulder pad factory. I swear to God, every fucking blouse she put on had fucking shoulder pads in it. God, and did you ever notice her hair looked like she had the same haircut as Big Bird?
Yeah. Well, Big Bird was pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just needed the shoulder pads. You know. He wouldn't have been that fucking bluebird when they kidnapped him and shit.
You get Snuffleupagus there fucking mounted over him. You like that, Big Bird?
Snuffleupagus. And,
which hole do you want it in, Big Bird?
Big Bird, just wear the shoulder pads, Big Bird. You'll get a lot. You'll get a bigger paycheck. You'll do much better in Wall Street. I don't know. Did they let him in Wall Street back then? And the women, did they let him in Wall Street? It was 80s.
Here's a weird fucking thing, man. Snuffleupagus was a fucking imaginary character.
Yeah.
That Big Bird would see.
I don't know what was going on in the 80s that they wanted to make kids depressed. I mean, we had Snuffleupagus, we had fucking Eeyore, and we had the Never-Ending Story, dude. Why did they want to make kids depressed, dude? And then before time, like, fuck. Like, you know?
There's all those fucking baby boomers, man.
They just want to make us depressed. I think it was all the cocaine in the 70s, and they were depressed, and they said, like, hey, you know what? Kids should be depressed, too. You know what I mean? Like, we are. I don't know. Did I go too far? No, it makes sense. It makes sense if you're on cocaine. I wouldn't know, but those people.
Another good show that I really I would watch a lot, that I fell in love with and rewatched all of was actually Frasier.
Oh,
and I prefer that.
Frasier.
I prefer that one way more so than Cheers.
Well, I mean, I like. Okay. First of all, I love Frasier. I like the way their dad talks to them, because they're a bunch. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, Frasier's dad didn't raise him right, dude. He was too busy being a cop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He cares more about the goddamn dog than his own kids, because his kids are lost and they're into fucking coffee and cappuccinos and shit. But, I mean, you know, call me a sweetheart, but I like Mad About You. You know what I mean? Horrible ending to the show. But, you know, I'm a sucker for Paul. You know what I mean?
I never liked Mad About You, man. God damn it.
But, like, when I see him in Aliens and he's a bad guy, or, like, The Abyss, where's he a bad guy? In The Abyss or Aliens? I don't know. Both.
In Aliens? You're talking about Paul Reiser?
Same fucking movie. Anyway, like, God damn it breaks my heart that, like, he's not in love. You know what I mean? Like, if he just met a goddamn, you know, what's her name? The white girl? Like Aliens would have not happened. You know what I mean? Like everything would have been fine. He would have not, like, set him up.
Hey, are you guys with me? If they announced that they were going to do a remake of Weekend at Bernie's, would you guys be down for that?
Who?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know who would be in it, but what do you guys think of an idea of them remaking Weekend at Bernie's?
Okay, hold on. Okay, well, first of all, what other fucking movies did that guy from Weekend at Bernie's do? Because goddamn, he played that role to a fucking T. He should have gotten a fucking Oscar, dude. He played a dead guy.
Weekend at Bernie's 2, Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah. Something Goldberg, like some Jewish guy,
Silverman
so Jonathan
Silverman.
Yeah.
Silverman, you fucking racist! God damn it, dude!
I got the
y'all were
corn
way
markers
off
in my
there,
blood, man. You know what do you mean? I got the corn markers in my blood. I you know, these are my people. I respect them. What? Anyway,
you're gonna trigger me, dude.
Okay, you know, you too, man. You got the corn markers too. It's fine. You know what I mean? Anyway, but no, I mean, like, but what other movies did this, like, wow, like, what were the auditions like for Weekend at Bernie's? You know what I mean? The guy that got the Bernie job. Because that guy did nothing else.
That takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of fucking work, man.
Fuck
yeah, dude. I mean, you can't, like, check it out, man. Like, pay attention
Weekend at Bernie's 2 sucks, first of all. Weekend at Bernie's 2 sucks.
No.
Really?
Fuck that, dude.
Wow.
Come on. It's a perfect.
Wow.
It feels like a perfect sequel that, like, it's a continuation of the first movie, man.
Yeah, thank you, Ask.
What's continuation? There's voodoo in the movie that makes the guy, like, be alive a bit. That if he told them.
Dude, that's what you got to do with sequels. All the best sequels take what was good about the first one and they make it wacky and crazy, and they make some fucking Gremlins 2, for instance. Come on, okay. Gremlins 2, the new batch.
Now I'm listening. I'm listening. Yeah.
Sequels in the 80s were, like, there was a formula. You get the first movie, the idea of the first movie, and make it completely fucking, like, wacky and weird. Okay. Like, you get what's familiar about the first movie, and then just add some wackiness and some nuttiness.
Yeah, but they added, like in Weekend at Bernie's 2, they had, like, reggae music and voodoo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like all, like, steel drum music.
You know what? You're right, dude. Why the fuck have I not watched Weekend at Bernie's 2? You're fucking absolutely.
Weekend at Bernie's 2 is fucking insane and crazy, dude. It's a great follow-up.
Fuck.
It's still not too alien from the first one, and it's just like it is a little slightly self-aware, you know, where, like, how can this happen again to the same two guys, you know?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm listening. But, like, I always see that part where, like, Bernie is like dancing underneath the water, right? And he's like getting the treasure chest. That's the only part I've seen of this fucking movie. And it's going on to reggae music. So once again, why the fuck do I not like it? You know what I mean? I'll watch it again. I'll watch it again for you.
Because it takes away the premise, you know? They have a dead body and there's funny things going on with it. Now it's a zombie slave. That's weird.
You know what I mean? Like, they all hung out with Bernie because he would buy, like, a bunch of coke. You know what I mean? Like, he was dead. And this fucking lady in part one, like, says, like, oh, yeah. And, like, she just, like, looks into his fucking pocket and takes out a bunch of coke. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't love him, dude. They didn't love him, dude. They loved his coke. They loved his money, dude. You know, and
I used to say that my dad looked like Bernie. One of you guys said that my dad looked like Bernie?
I don't think so. I don't think it was me. But I do see a resemblance.
Yeah. I mean, he's still alive.
You know, I think he was also the bad guy from I don't know if it was him or not. He looks. I think he was the same bad guy from Mannequin 2.
What? Oh, whoa! Mannequin 2? There's a Mannequin 2? Oh,
are you fucking kidding?
Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Only Hollywood comes out, but not Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah, Hollywood. Yeah, it's a new girl, a new leading guy, and Hollywood's the one that returns.
Hey, you want to know what's the worst sequel in the world?
What?
Teen Wolf 2.
Oh, it's Jason Bateman.
It's got Jason Bateman though. It's pretty good.
Oh. Who the fuck is Jason Bateman? I'm sorry. I haven't kept
the guy from Teen Wolf 2.
The guy from what, Ask?
The guy from Teen Wolf 2.
Jesus Christ.
And also Dodgeball and Arrested Development.
Jason Bateman.
He was badass in Dodgeball, yeah.
Jason Bateman.
I forgot that. Ozark.
Yeah.
You guys seen Ozark on Netflix?
No.
Watch it.
No, I have not. I don't spend a lot of time on talk. All right, Jason Bateman. All right, sure.
I don't know if that's too bad of a sequel. I mean, you might be right about that. I mean, that could be like, well, it was a bit of a...
I think so.
I mean, yeah, he's no Michael J. Fox.
Jason
was
Bateman
Styles in that one?
Character. Yeah, that's true. Did they get the original Styles for Teen Wolf 2?
I don't remember.
I'm talking to
I thought they were both
to the people that fucking saw the goddamn movie. I didn't fucking see that movie.
No, I was having. Okay, I'll tell you a worse sequel than that.
Okay, go.
All right.
Die Hard 2. Die Hard 2 sucks.
No, fuck. Die Hard 2 was badass, dude. Are you serious?
No,
damn it, dude.
Come on, Franco Nero was in there. The guy who plays Death from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey was in there.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Holy shit.
Well, he's a bad guy.
He's all badass, right?
He's the one that's like close to the beginning of the movie in Die Hard 2 where he's like naked and doing like meditation, you know. He's there like in this room, and they
I
just
saw
show
it
him
once.
from the back.
I thought, nah, this sucked. So I don't remember that much about it. I just remember it was
Highlander 2 sucked. Highlander 2 was pretty bad.
Highlander 2's a mess.
Well, that was a fucking mess.
Oh shit!
That's a horrible fucking movie.
I never even saw Highlander 1. You know what I mean?
But what? You haven't seen Highlander 1?
No, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I know. Shit, I'm walking on fucking eggshells here now because I know you guys are fucking huge Highlander fans, and I don't understand it. You know, I don't understand what's going on. Why does there only have to be one? I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Why can't there be two Highlanders and they help each other out? You know what I mean?
No, fuck that, dude. That's the rule, man. That's the rule. That's the thing. Otherwise, then you don't have a fucking story or a movie. Then we can all get along and have a good day and
fuck yeah, a bunch of Highlanders, dog.
Call it a day, rather.
You know what I mean?
No, a Highlander, there can only be one. Are you serious? You haven't fucking seen the Highlander, the first movie?
I'm sorry. I've never seen a single Highlander movie.
It starts with a wrestling match.
Dude, it starts off with the Fabulous Freebirds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Out of Texas?
No.
Aren't the Fabulous?
They're not from Texas.
I don't know. My bad. I don't know.
They're from Atlanta, I believe.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Hotlanta.
Because they stole that music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Highlander, do yourself a favor and watch Highlander, man.
Yeah, I only watch it if Esky watches with me because I'm not gonna sit in my house alone in my underwear.
By the way, I heard this.
We'll have to find it on DVD or something.
Yeah. Esky, you're pretty familiar with Highlander, right?
Yeah.
I'll
answer for him.
I didn't watch any of the sequels. Like the other shows, I didn't see them.
You wouldn't watch it on Fox?
You watched the show.
I watched Highlander, but there was actually like 2 spin-offs. I didn't see them. That should have shit.
No, but I'm talking about the movies though. You're familiar with the first movie pretty well, right?
Yes, yeah.
Which is when Sean Connery comes out in? Sean Connery.
Part 1 and 2.
There was.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
No, you guys aren't even interested in this whole story. You're not as big a fan as I was, but there's this whole scene that they cut out from the movie, and they were supposed to put back in, or something happened with this whole scene that they talked about later on, and it got destroyed in a fire, in a warehouse fire. And it was this scene where Kurgan goes into this. The description of the scene is that Kurgan goes into this office building and finds another immortal there, and the other immortal. They fight throughout the entire office. Like they have a sword fight, and the other immortal's like in suit and tie, while Kurgan goes and fights them. He's like one of these other old immortals. No, you guys don't fucking care. That scene's forever.
So the guy didn't want the beheading thing. He wanted a normal job.
Well, yeah, he wanted a normal job. That's what they do.
God damn it! It's because I don't understand about the Highlander thing. Like, I mean, like if you meet another immortal, like, wouldn't you want to be friends and talk about being immortal? Because like only an immortal would understand like your plight about being immortal yourself.
They're like driven to do that, and it's one of these, it's something that they're compelled to do for some reason.
I just don't understand the mythos of it, man, and I apologize. You know what I mean? It's my fault.
No, I always thought that part didn't make sense. I think they were like, by instinct they were driven, and they got fighting against each other.
Like, for example, like if I was an immortal and I met like Esky, right, and he was an immortal, like why would I want to kill him? I would want to hang out with him forever. You know what I mean? Because somebody else understands. You know what I mean?
But you would have to kill him.
Sense. No,
everyone does.
Like we could eat wings and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, or meet like once 100 years, right?
We could hang out forever, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like,
well, go chop off some heads, man.
Why does it
anyway,
rivalry?
But that's not the sequel I was gonna go for. What I was telling you about, like one of the worst fucking sequels ever made. And we're talking about like where the first movie was decent and at least decent at least. And then they make a sequel that was just like, geez, man, what happened? Beastmaster 2.
Oh, yeah. But it was still entertaining.
Whew. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, these time travels.
It was pretty bad, man.
Beastmaster 1 was the shit. Beastmaster 1 had some pretty badass things in it.
Yeah, Beastmaster 1
had like cape arms.
Yeah. First of all, points off for Beastmaster having ferrets, dude. Like, have you ever met anybody that has ferrets that, like, you say, like, I want to hang out with? And, like, those guys are weird. Those ferrets fucking stink, you know what I mean? And if those ferrets stink, that means you fucking stink. You know what? I'm not going to...
Kodo and Podo.
Okay, sure. Wow. You really like Beastmaster, sir.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, yeah. You saw WCW, you saw Beastmaster.
Now, have you ever seen a movie where the sequel was better than the original movie?
Is there a Spaceballs 2?
No.
No, well. Airplane 2.
I just thought of one, but I forgot. But, fuck.
Fuck.
God damn it.
I was thinking...
Hold on. I got one. Aliens, Vato. Aliens, man. Aliens is better than Alien. Oh, and Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is better.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
Terminator 1. There you go. Boom.
What?
There you go.
You really think it's that better?
Terminator 2 is much better than Terminator 1, dude.
I think it's just a different movie. Man.
Yeah, good point.
I wouldn't say better. I think they're both different. Like, same thing with Aliens. Alien and Aliens.
I've never seen Alien. Alien. I've never seen Alien.
Man, there was just one I was thinking about, and I totally fucking slipped my mind, man. Fuck. I thought Conan the Destroyer was another horrible sequel. Conan the Destroyer was pretty bad.
Oh, wow. For sure, I know which one. Police Academy 2. Police Academy 2 is easily much better than Police Academy 1. Come on.
You know what? I got to hand it to you. That's a good one. That's where, you know what? Police Academy 2 through 4 are fucking great, dude.
It's much better than 1. Fucking A, dude. How about this?
I'll be honest. I started off on the sequels before I even saw the first one, and when I saw the first one, I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, it was like a fucking USA movie. It was like an Up All Night movie. You know what I mean? They didn't know how good they were. You know what I mean? Like they found their calling in the sequels. You know. So yeah, no, Police Academy I think might be the best example of sequels being better, and nobody talks about that. Might be a best example of sequels being better than the fucking original.
I would agree. Like the part 2, part 3, part 4. Which one was part 5? Part 2 was the one where they first encounter Zed, I think, where they and then part 3.
This is not
and then part. Yeah. The part 3 was the one that Zed. With what?
What about? The Miami one's pretty fucking good still, man, and they got rid of Mahoney.
That one's part 4, I want to say.
Yeah, because part 5 I think Russia.
Part 5, I think part 5 was Citizens on Patrol.
Nah, you're going way too far. Nah, fuck, man, it's hard, dude. Yeah, I know. Like keeping track.
I think Citizens on Patrol is the 4th one.
What?
You think it's the 4th one?
Yeah,
that's the one where. Or David Spade's in that one. David Spade's a skateboarder.
Yes, correct. Okay, dude, that has to be part 3 then. That has to be part 3.
You know, it's sad that like half the cast is dead.
Holy shit!
God damn!
Wow.
Not man. Steve Gutenberg. I just saw Steve Gutenberg.
So his career's dead, but
I don't know. He was on Ballers of the Rock.
Wait a minute. Is Callahan dead?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, like a couple years ago, Callahan fucking died, dude.
I was hoping to see her like in a comic convention or something, you know? You didn't run into her this past weekend?
What?
You didn't run into like Callahan this past weekend? You know what I mean?
No, I ran into like Caroline Williams.
Is that like shitty?
Okay, no, you don't know these people. You don't know these people. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that you may have. I mean, I ran into 2 Leatherfaces. Leatherface from Chainsaw Massacre 2 and Chainsaw Massacre 3. Ed Neal, who played his brother in the first movie.
Ed
O'Neill, Al Bundy.
No. Ed Neal. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that you may know that is familiar to you all. That
Tony Todd.
I wish Tony Todd, man. Fuck. I love Tony Todd.
Michael J. White.
No. What's going on over there? It sounds like you're in Jabba's palace.
Oh, I practically am. Yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, for sure.
And there's your Michael J. White, and there's my Star Wars reference.
Yeah, Michael J. White came on Star Wars.
Oh wait, hold on. That's you're playing. Okay, hold on. Keep playing. I hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's come to that point of the night where they're playing jazz, and I gotta get the fuck out of here. I mean, I like jazz. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm getting out. There you guys.
Well, no, when you can't later, guys, let's cut it off.
No, not you. No, the people that I'm leaving their house. You know.
Oh, okay.
I'm still trying to think of that. I'm still trying to think of that movie, that sequel that's better than the first one, and I can't. It's not coming to me. It's not fucking coming to me. Superman 2. How about that one?
Yeah, well, General Zod was badass, but Superman 1 had all the origin stuff.
So good, bro.
Okay.
Here's the show.
You count Rambo 2?
Oh.
No, Rambo 1.
I'll
Rambo
go with
2.
I'll go.
Rambo 2 and Rambo. Dude, Rambo 1's fucking badass, dude. Come on. First Blood.
It is. I saw it as an adult. Like I didn't like. I mean, like seriously, dude. Like as a kid, dude. And you saw Rambo 1, and you're like, this guy's just a fucking like weirdo. And then you saw Rambo 2.
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that fucking speech, dude. Yeah. My buddy. You know, like he talks about like his buddy's flesh, like
it's over, Johnny.
Like a wave. You know what I mean? That's like I don't know. He was speaking for the veterans in Rambo 1, whereas in Rambo 2 he was just like fucking like all action. You know what I mean?
Let's go win Vietnam by myself.
Evil Dead 2 is another sequel that I felt was far more superior to the first movie.
But isn't that a remake?
In a way, but sometimes they explain it that it's not a remake, and then sometimes they explain it that it is a remake. So I think it was not intended to be a remake, but it just was, you know.
Go back. I left my whiskey bottle at the fucking place that I just left. I'm gonna go get it. Yeah, fuck.
I think there's that one movie with the Hey, if you want to talk about a sequel that's better, I want to say Death Wish 3 is the best of the Death Wishes.
It's got it.
I saw those, but I don't remember that much.
You're talking about Charles Bronson?
Yeah.
I've never seen that goddamn Charles Bronson. Like, you know, what is Charles Bronson? Is he Mexican? Is he fucking Puerto Rican? What's going on with Charles Bronson?
He's Mongolian.
You know what I mean?
He's really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can ride horses. Going back to riding horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, those Mongolians can ride horses. They're nomadic.
What about that one with the guy in the place?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I know that movie.
Yeah. There we go. Mad Max. There we go. Mad Max.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Good call. That's true. Road Warrior.
Yeah, Road Warrior was the original, then it was Mad Max.
No, Mad Max was the first one, and then Road Warrior was the second one, and then it was Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think when you look at all four movies, you got Road Warrior and then Fury Road. Jesus Christ, Fury Road, man.
Okay, but
that was a damn masterpiece.
That movie fucking blew me away.
Yeah, and we should talk about it later. Yeah, we're already on for an hour and 45.
Okay, is it an hour and 45?
Wow.
Okay, folks.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Fellas. All right.
Next time we'll
talk about the Brett Kavanaugh case next time.
We're gonna cut it due to lack of hustle.
We forgot to bring in our special guest this time, but we'll have to do it next time.
Fuck. Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll have to keep Mr. Cosby waiting here, but how rude of us.
I left my whiskey bottle in the house that I have to call them to fucking pick it up. But you know what?
Oh, okay.
Well,
all right. Well, we know where to find Bill Cosby. We'll get in contact with him.
Yeah. We'll talk to his people.
And we hope everyone who's listening has no hustle whatsoever.
Yeah. No.
We don't have any hustle, so you don't have any hustle.
You don't need hustle.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. Well, you have a good night, and we'll talk about when we can meet next time.
You got it.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, everyone out there in Internet land. Thank you for joining us on this very special episode of the Lack of Hustle podcast. Make sure to check out Terranodon Media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything on there. Terranodon Media. Oh, and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, whatever that means. And to all the naysayers out there, I hope your mother knows how to make me a great breakfast.